in is like niggas dead be trying to scout you and shit. Yeah, the new one's about to come out soon.
Okay, coach. Well, this
hope that shit
place
not
can
trash.
get downright loud when the roof is closed, and that's the situation here today.
No, it's just like it backfired with the
Houston,
trades.
Texas. They do it big here in Houston, and a second ago it was a Texas-sized welcome for their hometown guys. They're fired up and ready to go as they get set to match up with the Carolina Panthers. The kicker, Graham Gano, set to put his foot into this one. And in front of a raucous crowd, this one is underway. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll wind
that shit's on TV.
4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
Let's go.
This is David Johnson, the former All-Pro.
Yeah, he's starting David Johnson.
Turn the corner. Some serious pressure right out of the gate.
What's his other name from the Browns? What's his name again? Duke? The only thing I don't like about Duke is that he has no carrying, but he's type shifty though. Remind me of Deion Lewis.
The first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
Yeah, because yeah, he lost me a game before that.
They'll run for the first time with Johnson. Big hold of the 30, and he's going to get this to the 40-yard line. 23 yards to pick up there.
This is a little bit like baseball here. Strong up the middle. Both sides want to be that. In this case, the offense ended up winning the ultimate battle.
And those big runs between the tackles, that's a little deflating for a defense, isn't it?
It really is, because that's where your strength's supposed to be. You're supposed to be
wide open. Who is that?
This is taken in at the 5. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Will Fuller.
Wide open.
His second touchdown on the season.
He has good awareness. I don't get how he flexing that
this opening quarter. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
The team is hurt. Samuel's hurt. No, not even. Samuel's got hurt. Like, I don't get how all of them is getting hurt like that.
A first down throw for Bridgewater. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Whitney merciless in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Oh yeah, and Bridgewater been making these games. I lost the what's his name because of Bridgewater.
Well, we didn't know that protection was going to spring a leak on the first play from scrimmage.
Yeah, because of Bridgewater. Threw like four intros, and he only won by like 7 points or 3 points. Someone thinks 4 intros, I'm blowing them out.
Better now for third down.
Ian Thomas got pressed into action early as rookie season.
I mean, he's not. He can manage a game. He's not like trash.
36 catches, and they definitely see him as the future once Olsen decides to hang it up
bad
and
angle.
maybe become a broadcaster.
And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. So on 4th down, kicking it away here, Michael Pilardi. That's fielded at the 8-yard line.
Really? So you think they're going to tank?
That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard.
I mean, they drafted all defense though, so I don't know.
With a 1st and 10. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And coming up on their second drive of the game, had the touchdown last time out. Now they have the football back. Chance to really seize early momentum.
Feels to me like they had a really excellent week of practice, and it all came together. But I'll bet you it got galvanized in the locker room in pregame. Somehow I think the head coach, his oratorical skills were on point.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Watson, he's going to air one out.
Bro, how could it get wide open like that, bro?
He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Bro, how you falling for that? Don't think that's me getting burnt, so I'll be peeping that. They mad fast.
So the line of scrimmage,
like he be getting burnt in real life. Like I be peeping that. I'm talking about real life too. He really be getting played in real life. I be watching him sometimes. He gotta work on his game, really.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup.
Yeah, you're right.
His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes?
You don't like getting around me?
Before they even open and hurdling through him.
Sid think he fell off. Sid think he fell off. I was like, yeah, you're bugging. He's like the best CB.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Look pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. The free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage?
What happened? Is that Micah? What happened? It was EA. Yeah, cause I was gonna say that's not me. I'm like, yo, what's going on? Like, what was the score? No, wait, that puts you at 14 or 21? Bro, I'll give you a 7 back, bro. He going that shit. I didn't know he booted him. That's crazy. Nah, K, he was minding his business though. I seen him. He said, yo, I'm just dip in the chat.
Coach, from the stadium that hosted Super Bowl 51 back in 2017, we are inside NRG Stadium in Houston. The scene from a few moments ago, this crowd enthusiastically cheering on their Texans as they emerge from the locker room. And we're just about ready for football as the Texans get set to match up with the Carolina Panthers. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The first carry now. This is Johnson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. And down he goes at the 45.
That was on Lou.
9.
Yeah,
next receivers have spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense. This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Pretty good results here on the first down run as he takes this forward for about 6. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
What other leagues he in?
From the 38.
Yo, they keep. Yo, what's the only point of running crowd flat?
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A gain of 32 that time. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. They'll try to run.
This is Johnson. Like they just leave them there. It's not even like they're getting burnt.
A pickup of 4 on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and goal. When we talk about being on schedule, I think they're on schedule after that run, getting it right down there on the doorstep.
Maybe even a little.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. David Johnson, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Texans take it all the way down.
You gonna drop the running back, or you gonna get one of free agency?
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
You get him in the 1st round?
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn.
You better go get some O-line, man.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Slime 1. What you got in that? That's the one where Lester got the Jets?
They'll run on 1st down. Gibson. Give him 18. It's a Carolina 1st down.
I think I got the Colts in Slime 1.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways?
Slime 1, I think I got the Texans.
You got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. That led to a really nice gain.
I thought Bridgewater wasn't that bad, but he's really bad, though. He's not bad in real life, though. He's bad in the game.
I wouldn't think
no, we still trade on him.
Cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game.
I was thinking about developing to a blocker, but I was like, nah, that's not really realistic. That's not gonna happen. But he's like a 55. It's gonna take too long. 55 overall?
3rd and short yardage, Bridgewater. And Thomas has it. And he's going to be taken down, you know, with
it also depends on how the league is doing, too. You can still be balling out, but if someone's, like, getting crazy stats, you're not going to get the awards, you're not going to get the XP.
Houston territory at the 38. On the run, it's Davis. And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line.
I don't know, I'm thinking about, because I know a couple of quarterbacks to draft besides Fields and all of them. Because I'll be memorizing it. Like, Martinez is good. Hey, is he that tired? Like, he's not in the game? It's getting tight. Well, I didn't expect them to give Albert that much speed. King.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
We want it. Come to my work. Alert 3, alert 3. Alert 3. Check 3, check 3, check 3. Slam, slam, slam. Get low.
Throwing is Bridgewater. Thomas has got it. Complete. And he's going to be taken down.
Oh, he's a good tight end too, Thomas.
The stop's made at the Texans' 17-yard line.
You got a nice juke move and stuff. I like that.
Well, I know from past experience, before you actually play a game, you visualize what's going to happen. And I don't know anyone who doesn't visualize themselves being in the center of what's going on. That's 3 catches for him here in the early going. He's got to like the way this has started.
Absolutely. 3 catches on any drive is good. Opening drive, that's a tone setter. It's caught by Roberts.
Get in there, get in there. Damn,
another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
Where's it at, man?
How about to start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though.
And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown.
I only think Bridgewater is good, too. He got a nice little juke move, too. I thought he would be slow, but he's not that slow.
As his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Gano the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here.
Yo, you played quarterback?
25-yard line.
You. So they were saying that you was playing quarterback
and this should be
and
the
everything.
Final
I
play
didn't expect that. That's why you know how to pass like that.
And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. These 2 teams all tied after 1.
Now in timing, if you missed that, the timing and stretch is over. But a lot of dudes would have been losing last Madden though. The stretch was dead last Madden.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
Stretch barely worked. You knew if stretch was working, you actually knew.
Here's Watson.
If stretch was working, you knew how to run the ball, basically.
Down past the 40 as they finally wrangle him in at the 48.
Bro, nah, but you could run stretch and not really know how to run the ball and still run it in this match.
20 yards.
I think it all came together there. In breaking route, drove it with
excellent pace. You couldn't use the accelerator, right?
Right there to move
at all. You had to use a joystick.
A first down carry here for Johnson. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory.
Read the hole. Once you see a hole, you got to go and get it.
It'll set up
take it off once the other defenders are near you.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size and these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
From just shy of midfield, Watson. He'll fire one end zone for Cooks.
Oh, good defense. Good defense.
He dropped it in the end
zone. Good
job,
Boston. He almost got burnt.
Coverage was very good that time. A nice job to smother him as the ball arrived, and that ensured an incomplete pass.
And it keeps 6 points off the board. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. From the gun, here's Watson. He knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete.
This is on compass.
So it looked like they were getting ready to convert there on third down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one.
Bro, I thought he was going to try
and brings up
give
a
me a
fourth down
BS call. No passing interference.
Anger is on to punt, and he gets this one away. And this will be covered up. Pretty good result. It'll be down at the 14-yard line.
Wait, he tried to take credit, saying, "Oh, it was user."
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown. And now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it second
That's how I
and 4.
felt about with Dez. It was over until he hit that post route, that glitchy post route play.
Advancing the ball downfield,
The only reason I kept him in the
on
game.
first down. Huge difference, as we know, between second and 4.
Like, the game was over. It was really over.
On second down and 4, Bridgewater. This complete to the tight end Clay.
It's Charles Clay.
That one a first down pickup of 8.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
I got you.
A first down carry for Davis. This will go for 5 up to the 33.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on first down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
Second and 5 now. Bridgewater. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So even with the pass interference, it's a completed pass. They'll go ahead and just take the play instead.
How about the effort? Making the catch despite the pass interference. Nothing else to be gained on the play. No need to take the penalty. The play stands.
Now the throw pulled in by Anderson. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36.
Oh, get that. Once they get a good wide receiver, they get rid of Cam. That makes no
made it a
sense.
successful pitch and catch.
Well, the first thing you want to do is have him thinking that you're going outside. Make a move in that direction. Then you really don't run the route against the whole body of the defender. You're running against a...
Yeah, I thought he was going to inch on me for a second. He was close.
A great effort there. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Panthers have taken the lead. Extra point try good by Gano. And that makes the score 14-7. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
I don't know. You got to give Belichick credit, though. That was system, though.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs is short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind.
I mean, the ATL, they're bozos, though.
So what was the formula that got them down there
Bro,
the first time?
you think any other team would have did that?
And maybe they can get this game tied up.
Yeah.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Watson now to throw. Hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down. Jalen Ferguson in there to drop him, and that will go in the books as the first.
Oh, yeah, someone released Jalen Ferguson, too. He's from the Ravens.
Congratulations, young man.
And went and signed him.
Following the sack, it's now 3rd and long for Watson and the Texans. We've hit the 2-minute mark for the second quarter, 14-7. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. K1 short. He's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks brings up 4th down. Here's Brian Anger now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
Yeah,
here's more on the return. Now a late flag comes in.
Yo, you got your stuff on aggressive?
Face mask, and that'll give him even better.
Yo, you should have
position.
Martin start. I got him like at his, he's almost like a 90 overall. You know, Eli's league. Put like a trait on him. And what's his name? The left end. I think he's African. He's good too.
So the face mask puts them in even better shape than they were in, as they'll have a short field here on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll run with Davis. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
Yeah, I just want to McCaffrey, but
well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
On 2nd
damn,
down,
bro, we ran right past him.
A yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage to the 35. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
He's coming. We got double up. He's checking. Crash.
They'll try to throw here now. Bridgewater. He gets it to Thomas. A good pickup there. 8 yards on 1st down completion. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
On 2nd down, it's Gibson, and he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving him a whole lot of credit and thanking him for that much space to rumble.
Oh my gosh, that was a touchdown.
Here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
All place he misses it.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a whole
what speed you got him at?
You'd have to think on early downs
what speed
like that
you got him at in
there,
that league?
need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately,
bro, he's a 90 speed, bro.
More downs to play with.
Now a fake on the give
he's
here
really
as
a
they
90
try to run pass option. Out to Roberts here on the quick pass.
What?
The Panthers going to use
you gotta work on his footwork and everything.
As the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
The route running and his catching.
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. They go play action. Bridgewater.
Oh, that's
to escape, and he goes down. J.J. Watt in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost, and they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So a well-paced drive. They were able to calmly take it down the field, and then they finished the half with 3 points.
Yeah, and that's what's commonly known as playing the 2-for-1 game, right? Being able to get the points at the end of the half.
Walking in the practice squad somewhere, kicking.
Gives you a chance to go out and double what you got done in the first half.
Oh, there's 10 seconds left.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down.
4 seconds left. You don't got enough time. You don't have enough time to play that now.
The final shot before the break. Watson flushed out.
That idiots.
He's
oh my God.
For the end zone. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. That'll be taken in the end zone. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies?
He's a veteran, bro.
Tendency breakers and try and create some
Play can
offense.
They
catch.
always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. On play action, it's Bridgewater. This is brought in by Gibson. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Panther first down.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go.
I should have ran right past
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Davis. And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34.
If they're going to get a first down out of this, they're going to have to earn it because there's been tough going on the interior there. And here we are on 3rd and 1. Be prepared. Brace yourself. Could be some contact going on.
On 3rd down, Gibson. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. Got what he needed for the first down with a gain of 2.
I liked his focus there because he wasn't thinking about breaking that one big. All he thought about was, I need 1. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up 2.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run pass option. Roberts has it.
I'm about to tuck in him, bro. Yeah, open.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
I only RPO'd you 2. That's the 2nd time I RPO'd you. Oh, they be RPO'ing a lot. You can take that to your advantage though. If you gotta you know in the defensive settings.
On 2nd down,
you gotta predict the play.
Gibson. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
41 Mike. 41 Mike. Watch the run.
Bridgewater from the gun on 3rd down. That one caught by Gibson. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. He connected on his first. This time it's 39 yards away. Gano's kick is good. And that will open the lead up now to 20-7. So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the 3rd quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here at half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Throwing again on second down. Watson stepping up. He's good. Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk-reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
So should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. From the shotgun.
Good play. Man, that's that.
He's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. J.J. Watt, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Third and long now after the sack, and we'll see if Bridgewater has a response. From the gun, Bridgewater. Roberts got it. He'll get 17 back there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
Boy, they had a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for them. Nice completion, excellent game. Now they're in 4th and manageable.
Just a little short, though, of that marker. So 3 field goals that he's hit now. This last one helps him stretch out the lead.
He's been solid, hasn't he? And he lives up to the adage that every offensive coach has ever said to us. We want to end every possession with a kick. Right? For them, it's either extra point, field goal, or at worst, a punt. In this case, it's been 3s.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
You like that, don't you? Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it, but it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put them on the ground.
Another try after the first down sack. Watson, it's caught left side by Cooks. That one, a gain of 20 and a first down.
I don't know what play that is, man.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Watson on first down. Eluding the pressure right. And a
good run. Oh, Mike, he's playing, bro. That could have been another fumble.
Before he gets into enemy territory. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. Out of the gun, Watson.
Into
the hands of the tight end. This is Jordan Thomas. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 16 yards on that one, and also a Texan first down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Watch the pass. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
A shotgun snap for Watson. Going deep here for Stills.
Damn, bro. That's what I'm talking about.
Touchdown,
You know what it was?
Texans.
You know what it is.
Kenny Stills, his second touchdown on the season, as his guys are able to pull a bit closer. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. To throw is Watson. From the gun, he'll throw.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. That'll be taken in the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. It gets by him, and now a little daylight. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. A big play there for the Panthers. And even 50 yards.
Oh, this guy is really wilding right now, bro. Why can't he play like that every week?
Exactly 50 yards on that last play as they just go from 125 to the other for 1st and 10.
55, Mike, got 55. They were pretty quiet, he was pretty quiet.
Bridgewater now. Escaping the pressure right.
Oh my God, Bridgewater. Supposed to swing. Gave him a wide open into.
Picked up by Justin Reed.
Well, I get what he was trying to do.
How do you overthrow it
moving
like
to
that?
his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
In 2018, Deshaun Watson had 5 fourth-quarter comebacks. Only Drew Brees of the Saints had more with 6. After the interception, here's Watson. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. And the great veteran Eric Berry back to knock that one away.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10, Watson. And that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. He's letting this one go for Fuller.
Oh, he's out of bounds. He's definitely out of bounds.
He'll take the side of midfield before going out of bounds. So the ref takes a peek here, wants to see if the receiver had possession and both feet inbounds.
If this were a college game, this would be a legal catch.
That was definitely out of bounds, bro. That's why I called it.
To make sure it gets down, you have to have 2 inbounds in the NFL.
Watson going to stay out there as they'll go for it on 4th.
54.
They will indeed snap it to Watson. Forced out to his left. He can run for
Oh my God, you got lucky.
And he'll be out right at the 35. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the first, and stop the clock as well.
And you know in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's
I don't get how you got that earlier,
He has to continue to do what we call flat level in everything he does, and breathe the
missed him.
clock, feel it in the
knocked
pocket,
out ball
and go
again.
at the appropriate time.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, let's get 31. Hey, check Mike 54. Mike
Watson now, operating from the gun. He's going to sling this. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line.
That's talking about Jackson, bro. He be getting burnt.
Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball, and you put up a token press. Make sure you get up there and make them eat.
And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line.
92 feet.
One thing they definitely like about this youngster is his motor. He is full throttle on each and every snap. Loves to get after the quarterback, and that has to feel good to him right there.
No, he's a linebacker. I looked him up.
So first down went in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
Let's go, defense.
To throw is Watson.
Oh, you're right there, bro. Like, I don't have to use it that. Why do I have to use it out there? That's where awareness comes in.
His 3rd touchdown now on the year. As they are now just an extra point
That
away from making this
That's
a
awareness
3-point
right there,
game.
bro.
On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn.
I gotta change Westfield, bro. You give like 3 touchdowns.
And the lead is down to a field goal now.
On the same side, actually. That's the same side.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22.
I'm about to change him. Because he gave up 3 touchdowns. Nope. Ooh. I guess I'll put you right there. Yeah. Matter of fact, I really don't trust him. I want to see that. I want to see that happen now.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping Chili on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
But yeah, shit, nigga, we run.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
Ah, you crazy, nigga. You crazy. We up robbing. Lady back. Oh, yeah, of course. Hi, Rudy.
Out of the gun, Bridgewater. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby. And this one will be brought back to the 22. A critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th.
I got 15. 15 is mine. I'll take it. Titans Ringo. Titans on Ringo. Titans on the Ringo.
So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They face a 2nd down, but they are in field goal range. Watson going to pull back the handoff and keep it himself. This defense has watched their lead dwindle away. This is where they really need to bow up They executed well there.
And it's often hard after you've played really well early.
I want to say touchdown. You would have got close.
To step on the gas
I'll give you that. You definitely would have got close.
Looks like they want to finish this one off.
Oh my God.
Flush to his right.
Wow, good read. I like that.
And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone.
Anybody else
to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play, really.
And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown,
Houston. Really let him come back.
David Johnson.
And Bridgewater. Yo, I can't believe he threw an inch on that game-winning touchdown.
And the Texans have
yeah, because he was really open for a touchdown.
Fairbairn good with the extra point.
He throws an inch on him. That makes no sense.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
And he forces a pass in our territory.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together. Say, all right,
guys,
lean on you through this
bro, that was a bad throw. He was open, though. I timed it right.
Get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them.
Come on, bro. This is what I'm talking about. That's how you lost in the last 2 games.
I want the ball in the hands.
Yeah, that's how you lost. If I lose this game, he's the reason I lost this game.
We can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
That was crazy. Bro, that's what I'm talking about, bro.
Pass play there, but it's incomplete.
More guy, he had a little separation on him. He throws,
and it's third
he almost threw an into.
So back-to-back incompletions, now 3rd and 10. And first things first, before you think about marching the ball down the field, you got to move the chains.
You're exactly right. Got to get back into focus here. Get the first down. That's what's vital to them.
Nah, he had enough time, though.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Back to throw. And that will be incomplete. This defense looking impenetrable now. 3 straight incompletions. They're giving him nowhere to go with the football. Maybe a little frustrated back there.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. When you've missed on 3 straight, there's going to be some frustration. But now he's got to make sure that that frustration is temporary, not lingering. Big throw coming up.
Everyone ready? I do not think everybody is ready. What the hell is going on, bro? Like, why is...
Now Bridgewater on 4th down.
Oh, I'm about to say, bro, yo.
The Panthers have the first.
He got in his way.
12.
I can see that happening. He got in his way.
I think you got to use one here, don't you?
Definitely see that happening.
Right here.
So they'll come up 1st and 10.
Bro, what's going on? Like, y'all messing up now.
They'll look to throw. It's caught by Roberts. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts.
You don't know Seth Roberts?
It'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2.
He's decent in real life. He's old.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Here's Bridgewater.
See that weird pass he just threw?
It's 3rd down.
Hey,
now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
And an alley to run. He's at the 30.
Come on, bro. Make it.
He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth.
Wow. Wow. How many people are watching this one right here who gave up?
Because that score,
they might want to try and rush back into this stadium.
Yeah, what looks like is going to be the game-deciding score, although
you gave it up
you
easy.
can't count your chickens before they're hatched.
Well, they better come back in here and watch this one because you and I, we're not going anywhere. We want to see this one play out.
That's fielded in the end zone. And with time of
Stolen from the
factor
practice
here late,
squad.
he'll just take a
Y'all
knee
talking
and they'll
about
start things out
taking people
at
from
the
the practice squad and
25.
they ass like, good.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Well, your audibles are messing up.
Plays has to get you out of bounds.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I definitely know what you're talking about.
Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left,
and he can't get a throw off. He's taken down.
I wouldn't say touchdown, but you could have potential if your body's
now the Texans will
positioned.
use one of their 2 remaining timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done.
All right.
He'll look to throw.
Yeah.
Steps away to his left. And Stills bringing it in. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
Yeah, 1 second.
Bro, what the fuck is boy doing, bro?
Did you put it in a what container? No. Hmm? No. No, nothing's on the dresser. No. No. No, I'm back. Alright, I'm back. Did you convert that? Wasn't paying attention. Wow. Oh, no, you only on the 39 yard line. I thought you was like on the 30. I just out of the field.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. He's back to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Good,
Brian Burns in there to record another sack, and that is now 6 on the afternoon for this defensive unit.